Hebrew made easy. Here's the alphabet, all 22 letters that we're, 26 letters that we're about to sing. 4 of them are just different because of a dot being used.
Aleph, Bet. Aleph, Bet, Bet. Aleph, Bet, Bet. Gimel, Dalet, Hey. Gimel, Dalet, Hey. Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet. Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet. Yod, Kaf, Kaf. Yod, Kaf, Kaf. Lamed, Mem, Nun. Lamed, Mem, Nun. Samach, Ayin, Pei, Pei. Samach, Ayin, Pei, Pei. Tzadik, Kuf, Resh. Tzadik, Kuf, Resh. Shin, Shin, Sin, Sin, Ta.
Yay!
We introduced that this week. Y'all did very well. Told me out. Okay. Now I'm going, anybody here who wasn't here last week? Okay. So we're going to review quickly, just to not start right up with new stuff. So on page 6, if you have the book, we learned the Hebrew letter Aleph. And the name of the letter is Aleph, and the letter Aleph is silent. On page 3, we learned some vowels that are shown under an Aleph. We learned that a patach, a dash under the Aleph, is pronounced ah, as in father. We are pronouncing the kamat, the little T-looking vowel under the Aleph, as exactly the same way, ah, as in father. And we have the segol, the 3 dots, shaped like a triangle pointing downwards, called a segol. It gives us the short E sound, like the E as in that we find in egg, eh. And one way that SF remembers it is it looks like a seagull's egg expression. Okay. Tonight we are going to learn, and we should have had a page number for that. Yeah, it's page 8. All right, we'll get to that. Don't worry about that. On page 5, we learned 2 consonants. It's really the same letter, but one has a dot in it, or a dagesh is the technical term, and one does not. With the dot in that letter, it is called a bet, and it has the sound of the English letter B. If it doesn't have the dot, it's a vet, and it has the sound of the English letter V. And we're going to get a chance to practice that. So we got through page 7 last time, so we're starting on page 8. And we're starting with a correction. Because your book says that a dot under a letter, it's different than what this says here. We are going to pronounce a dot under a letter as an E sound, as a double E, like the double E in feet, okay? And it's called a chirik. You don't have to worry about that, but I'll mention it enough that you'll start to pick up on the names. We also have a vowel called a yud, and it is either silent or it's pronounced as the Y in the word you, yud, just like it begins with. But it's going to be silent in all of the usages when we're going to see it on this page. We are going to pronounce a dot with a yud, just like it says in your book, as the 2 E's in feet. So when you see a single dot under a letter, you're not going to have to worry about whether or not it's followed by a yud. There are some Jewish people who want to do things differently, and if it's not followed by a yud, they will pronounce it differently. But that's not us. And so some of you may even have books that have that already corrected in there. But if you don't, the dot under a letter will be an E sound. All right, so we will pronounce both of these E, like the two E's in feet. All right, so row 1 on page 8. Ah. E. Y'all are ahead of me. We're on a roll. Maybe we should just quit right there. No, okay. Row 2. V. B. Ba. B. Row 3. E. Am I right? It looks like E, single dot underneath. E. A. B. Ba. Y'all are racing through this. B. Row 4. E. Right? The aleph is silent, and the dot underneath gives us the E sound. Everybody see that? E. Okay. B. Y'all okay? B. Yeah, y'all are racing ahead of me with the book. Everybody see that? We have the aleph, which is silent, and then the segol underneath gives us B. E. B. Now, if you're falling behind, just read the English when it's up there so you get a moral victory. Row 5. Okay. V. I didn't do it twice in a row. I figured, come on. I don't know why they have something twice in a row in the book. Okay. Avi. That is actually Hebrew for my father. Av is father. Avi is my father. Avi. Row 6. Nobody's willing to read it now. I admit they're falling behind. Okay. Av is father. Avi, my father. Abba is the way father is spelled in Israel. It's a more familiar form. In the scriptures, they don't use this form. This is more like daddy. As you know, because Yeshua said, Abba, Father, right? The only thing is, he didn't say it in Hebrew. Most of the accounts we have it in Greek. And some that's one reason some people believe that it was in Hebrew to begin with, or certainly evidence that Yeshua spoke Hebrew at times. Okay. Ba.
Where are we?
We're in the middle of row 6.
Wow. And
Yeah, is it there twice? E-B. You can start with just the first consonant with a vowel on it, the aleph with the hirik under it, and say E, and then go to the next one, and it's a bet with a hirik and a yud after it, and that becomes EB. The yud is silent in that scenario. EB. Everybody see that? Okay. Nobody's screaming out. Anybody not see that? Okay, gotta ask the questions the right way. Row 7.
Avi,
Avi, Avi,
Abba,
Abba, Abba,
Ba,
Ba.
B.
Bavi,
Okay, so Avi. Stop me if you're not sure when I say something. If you say something
Okay.
different and you don't
What's that
follow what
one?
I'm saying. This is Avi.
okay.
The aleph with a kamatz under it is A, and then the second consonant, the vet with a hirik under it is V, and the yud at the end is silent, so it's Avi.
Ba,
Ba. The bet with a kamatz is Ba, and the aleph is silent, always. Row 8,
Bavi,
Avi, Ba, right? The kamatz has the A sound as in father under the bet, which has the B sound. The aleph at the end is silent, so we end up with Ba. What's that? Oh, okay. Well, let's see if we can link up with the book at some point. Did it? All right. Is this it?
Until this one was right.
All right.
yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, that's on row 8.
Okay.
And
I,
that's the end of row 8.
that's exactly where we're supposed to be. The end of row 8.
And what is that?
We're in row 8 right there.
What is it?
And in that one, that's actually 4 letters that we're pronouncing. The aleph at the end is silent, the yud is silent, and so we have the aleph at the beginning with a kamatz under it gives us A, and the vet
B.
with the hirik under it gives us V. So Avi,
Avi,
Avi, a 4-letter Hebrew word. Okay. The 2 dots under a letter, I did it left to right again. Oh my goodness. Anyway, is called a shavah. And it's either silent, which is probably what your book says. The irony is they use it in places where it wouldn't be silent. So it can also be pronounced like the A in about. What are you laughing at?
Pronounce it thus.
Oh, pronounce cetus? All right. Okay. Pronounced as A in about. And some people, I think that the English way, English grammatical term schwa may well come from shavah. And it's the same idea, the A in about, if you know English grammar. If you don't worry about it. I learned more English grammar learning Hebrew and French than I ever did learning English. Learning me some English. No, I ain't got a clue. No, forget it. So the shavah is pronounced as sometimes. So the vet with a shavah under it will be v. And the bet with a shavah under it will be b. Or like the in about. Okay. And now we learn a new Hebrew letter. It's the letter mem. It has the sound of M. Why they stuck a shavah under it, I'll never know. But if it has a shavah under it, it will be pronounced M. All right, and we'll get a chance to use that. Row 1 on, what's this, page 9?
yeah.
Okay.
Ma,
Ma, Ah, right? It's an aleph. And the
that's
no?
going down.
I gotta go get the book. I had a
That's
book.
not going
I
across.
gave the book away. I gotta get a book. So I know what the book says.
There you go.
You don't need it? Your phone up there? All right, thank you. Oh, look at that. Mama, me. Okay, whoops, sorry. So what did I have? Oh, I went to an olive. All right, forget the olive. Okay. Oh, the olive should have been I thought I tried to check all these. How we doing now?
That's
Ma,
Ma.
May.
meh,
Me.
me,
Me.
me. Row 2, ah,
A.
eh, e,
E.
and e. All right, now let's put them together with some consonants, or with some, I don't know, anyway. Let's go to row 3.
Avi.
Avi,
Ami.
e, me, e, me. We have an aleph with a chirik under it is e, and then we have a mem with a chirik under it is me, and the yud at the end is silent. Let's see. I'm lost.
Ima.
Ima. Ima. That is the Hebrew word for mother.
Mother. Something.
Abba.
Abba.
So that's the Hebrew word for father. Row 4.
Ma.
Ama. Ama. Everybody see that? Okay. Ama. Same thing, we have kamats instead, but we pronounce both of those as ah.
Bama.
Bama. Hebrew will generally have the accent, Hebrew words will generally have the accent on the second syllable. Not every time, but that's normally the way it's pronounced. Bama, and so this will be
Ame.
Bameh. Bima. Row 5. Ba. E-B. E-B. Tomiot. Very good. Avi. E-me. I heard a lot of E-me's out there. Very good.
E. Me.
E-me. Abba. Row 6.
Ima.
Ima. Abba. Ima. Avi. They're focusing on real words. Mother, father, and my father. But they're throwing in a few other ones. Row 7. Imi. Abba. Ba, and if you remember, we learned last week, ba means is coming. So when we said Abba ba, which they just put together, that's father is coming. Abba. Yeah, see, they did that twice in a row. They liked it so much. I don't know where that's. I forgot to put row 8. Sorry. Row 8. I could have just said it. Emi. Emi. Got the aleph with the chirik. So when we see an aleph, all we do is look for the vowel underneath it. That's what we're going to pronounce. The aleph is just there for spelling. Emi. Avi.
Ma.
Ima. Abba.
Question.
Yes.
The way it's written here, Imam, I want to write the English translation underneath, so is this written down correctly? we're not just pronouncing Ima, it's also, that is the way you would write it.
Yes, exactly. Those are spelled, Ima and Abba are spelled correctly at the end of page 9. Page 10, review. We're doing so well. I thought we might get slowed down on some of the, with the new letter, but we are just continuing on.
We'll go slow.
Yep, we will. Row 1. Y'all are going faster than I am. Okay. Bev. We have the bet, the bait with the segol under it gives us bet. The bet with the segol under it, sorry. And then the vet on the end just gives us a V sound on the end. Bev. It's like a Russian name that ends in V, like Karlov, something like that. Bev. B. Av.
Month of Av, is that how you would spell it?
What's that?
For the month of Av, is that how you would spell Av?
Yep, that's how you spell Av, meaning father, in the biblical way of saying father.
Okay, so what about if you were to spell the month of Av?
We'll have to look that up and see how they spell it. I'll have to look it up. It could be the same, but I don't think it is. But
Okay,
we'll look. Ab. Oh, y'all are getting ahead of me. Row 2, Abba. That's what I figured you were doing. Okay. Avi. Va.
What? What is that?
What did Ward call his son? Beef.
Beeve.
Beef. The last
I just got that.
set in row 2. Av. And that brings us to row 3. Aviv. Aviv is the Hebrew word for spring. Aviv. Spring, the season of spring. Aviv. Frequently it's a girl's name, Aviva, in Israel. It's also a state of the barley harvest, but Aviv.
Av.
Va.
Oh, va.
Right, we have the vet at the beginning, gives us the V sound. Va. No, I'm lost. Where was I? Oh, yes. Avi. Ba. Viv. Row 4. Avi. Me means who, as that skit was trying to kind of do Abbott and Costello, who's on first. For me is who. Me means who. Me.
Mimi Rogers.
Yes, the sound the road runner makes. Me. How many have grandmothers called Mimi? Anyway, Mimi. Be me. Be me.
Be me.
Row 5. Be ma. Be ma. Everybody see that?
No.
Be ma.
Bima.
You got me. Be ma. Bama. Abba.
Ima.
Ima.
Imi.
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 Row 6.
Im.
Me. Ba.
Abba.
Abba. Y'all are starting to recognize that one by sight.
Ba.
Ba. Which will be good in the long run. Aviv. Remember we said that means spring. Row 7. Me. Ba.
Ima.
Ima. Ba'a. In the next dialogue, they're going to teach us those two words together, which will mean mother is coming. Mima.
Mima.
Mima. Row 8.
Ima.
Ima.
B. Ima.
What?
Ba-ima.
B. Ima.
Ba. Ima.
That means with mother. Just so you'll have an idea that you will actually see that. B. Ima. And then
Ba-iva.
Ba. Ba.
B. Abba.
Okay.
Ba.
B is a prefix.
Abba.
So it will come before a number of different nouns to say with whatever. And then we have Abba after and Ima after the B. And it kind of threw you a little bit, but if you put your finger over the B, you'll see Ima and Abba, and then we just have a B in front of it to mean with mother or with father.
Question.
Yes?
The first letter on the right, the ba, is it with in itself? Written like that?
It's a bet with a shavah underneath it, which we said gives us the sound,
Yeah.
ba, ima.
But the ba by itself is always with the translation, or only if it's conjunction with?
It will normally be with something. It's as a prefix that it means ba. We'll learn a number of different prefixes as we go through this because Hebrew uses prefixes and suffixes quite a bit. Yes?
The bet with the Shabbat under it is never a word by itself.
Correct.
right?
Correct.
That's what you're asking.
Yes. That's not how you say with. That's how you put a prefix in front of a noun to mean with. It can also mean in, but in these contexts, we're going with. And we'll see a lot more of that as we go on. I think it's kind of silly for them to throw in the shavah at this point, but I guess they wanted you to, I don't know. Anyway, Bima. Bima.
Bima.
Ima. Ima, mother. Row 9. Ima, again. Abba. Ba. Ba'a. Right? Ba'a. We have the bet with a kamatz is ba. And then the aleph is silent with a kamatz under it. Ba'a. Everybody see that? Okay, because I have it up there this time. All right. Ma. Row 10. Avi. Ba. Imi. Imi. Aleph with a hirik under it is E. Mem with a hirik under it is me. And the yud at the end is silent. Imi.
Ba'a.
Ba'a. Very good. To mute. Aviv. Aviv. Everybody see Aviv?
Aviv.
Anybody who doesn't, we'll help you through it. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Okay. Row 11. Imi. Avi. Aviv. Biva. Biva. I'm very happy to hear that. We haven't had that one very many times. Biva. All right, big finish on page 11. Up in the blue, it says Ababa, which we learned last week. Here we learned that me means who. Me means who. If you'll remember from last week, ba means a male is coming or comes. And so me ba, I've got this all here, sorry. Me means who. Let's go slow, not get ahead of ourselves. Me ba means
Who is coming?
who is coming. And if we don't know whether the person's a male or female, we default to the male. So mi ba, who is coming, even if we don't know whether it's a male or female who's coming. And
that's Abba is coming. And
the answer is Abba Ba. They even give you a picture to help you out if you have the book, and it means Father is coming. So what do we have next?
Yay!
All right.